So there have been a question asked, and the question was, can we have two sources of light in our room that produce a minima, or that there becomes a total darkness? The question was, of course, good and was asked that can we switch on two bulbs at the same time and find that the room gets darkened, as we've studied in interference. But the problem is, this answer is no. You cannot have such a situation. The first reason is, for interference to take place, the light sources must be coherent. Coherency means that the light sources must be in phase. The reason for being in phase is that, so the the reason why the light sources must be in phase is that if they're not in phase, so what can happen is that sometimes it will be in destructive interference and sometimes not. So we don't want that. We want purely light waves. If light waves must show destructive interference all the time, not that for not only for some particular time or for an instant. Okay, so we can't have two separate sources, macroscopic sources, with the same phase, or they can't be coherent, except for some special lasers. But of course, we do not use lasers to light up a room. Okay, the next point that supports it is that whenever, if you even contract to manage such a source using lasers, you can't produce just minimum patterns. The reason for this is that interference always occurs with maxima. And if you particularly are talking about Young's double slit experiment, the central part is always a maximum. Therefore, you can't get that practically true as to get two light bulbs, switch them on simultaneously, and get complete darkness in your room. That's it. Hope you all like the videos.